with us now, because he's not joining us. He's been here all morning to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world, is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Ifeni, the great Malabite. You've been sitting here.
I've been here
all morning.
Yes.
Yay.
It's like it's only now I just even noticed this, your all pink outfit.
It's not pink though.
What do you call this, lilac?
Yes, I knew it wasn't there somewhere. I knew you knew it. It's lilac.
Okay, let's start the review with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, Wike's camp insists, I use Ouster irreducible condition for peace, demand to pick choice of successor, urges Mark to speak up since it's with chairman's resignation letter. Article paints gloomy picture of Nigeria, describes current statistics as grim, disappointing. PDP group dismisses Tinubu's presidency as Buhari's third term. Yes, of course, we discussed this earlier, the Wike Atiku conundrum, yes. And that is bugging the PDP campaign machine. And I hope before long they'll solve it. But the David Mark, former Senate president, holding the resignation letter of Iyesu Ayu. When is he supposed to bring that out? You remember when President Obasanjo, yes, it was one of some ministers to sign undated letter of resignation. So that the day you fumble, they'll just put a date and hand it over to you with your signature. So how come David Mark has that letter? Then if he has such a letter, then it was for a purpose. Is it time to bring that letter out and just put a date on it?
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, the Wike camp said that is the irreducible minimum they are expecting from today's meeting. 3 from the Wike side, 3 from the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar. Yes, the Daily Sun newspaper titled that, talking about that meeting, Atiku, Wike camps in Make Ma meeting. Demand for Ayu's resignation tops agenda. So, that's, we just keep watching the outcome of that meeting, whether they will resolve this issue once and for all, or the bickering will just continue. And of course, I just have to remind the Atiku camp that Wike has more projects to commission. And whenever he commissions one project, he throws a bomb.
It does, doesn't it?
So they had better resolve this issue. But he also said that I am using my projects to campaign for PDP. Let others tell Atiku what they are using to campaign for them. Just to put it in context. Now, there's another story below the photograph in the front page of Daily Sun. How APC Northwest Governors Caucus demanded post of VP, SGF, NSA, key ministers from Tinubu, boast of region's importance to electoral victory, game-changing status. Well, has Tinubu granted them this request? Of course, that of VP, no, because the VP went to the Northeast. What about other promises? Because the other day, the vice chairman, Northwest of the APC, was on a program and was asked this question, are you sure Northwest governors are on the same page with your flag bearer? Of course, he said yes. But they have a long list of demands which they are asking from the APC candidate. Now, the Guardian newspaper, only 6 of 54 auto assembly plants running below capacity. Stakeholders list Forex inconsistent policy as challenges. We have since converted our staff in assembly plants to after sales, says CFAO DMD. Yes.
Really sad.
Yes, there was a time
really sad.
where these assembly plants were actually booming. They bring in the CKD, completely knocked down parts, and they assemble in Nigeria. Pojo Automobile, there was Leland in Bauchi, there was Anamco in Anambra, Volkswagen in Lagos.
But Mr. Ifeni, how will it boom when we went to buy 10 luxury cars for Niger from Toyota and send the money to Japan? How will our local plant,
and we have
assembly plant boom here? How? I ask you, how?
that
How?
should have given
And
to
there
at least one of the plans.
And there are laws in place. In fact, there's an executive order signed by the president that before you go ahead and buy any foreign car, it's only when you don't have that car here made by Nigeria. There's that executive order. There are laws. There's an automotive ministry and a commission there that is led by Jelila Aliyu. Jelila Aliyu developed, he was the designer of the Chevy Volt, General Motors car. This was the same Jelila Aliyu that were promoting when Dora Akinwumi was doing Good People, Great Nation, Nigeria, yes. That campaign then. Radio campaign. But all the things, we will not consult our own people here, will not take it from there. Now you are saying, how would it not shut down? Ask me, how would it not shut down? Yes. When we gave money to Japan in buying Toyota, yes. And our local people here, we've got Innocent, we've got Nord, we've got Pocho Automobile of Nigeria, we've got GAG, we've got all of them here. And we are not giving them money. But kudos, because I will always balance it out. Kudos, so there are some government ministries too, and Paraceta that consult local made cars. In all fairness, anyway, yes, there are some government ministries.
I think the number one person yes. there is Professor Charles Soludo. His official car.
Yeah,
it's from Innocent.
And it's a armored.
Whatever you want them to produce for you, they will produce it for you.
It's a bulletproof car. They can produce it for you. What is them producing bulletproof cars?
We could have sent up bulletproof Innocent vehicles to the Niger Republic.
In fact, I don't know why the presidential fleet can be changed from Mercedes to bulletproof, Innocent, Nord, or other car makers in Nigeria, Pojo Automobile of Nigeria. I think we should start from there. Incoming Nigerian president should change the entire presidential fleet to Nigeria-made and assembled cars to start with.
Rufai, so that some people will not buy the current fleet for peanuts, Abi?
No, at least it will save us money.
Let ministry
start. It will save us money.
Let ministry start.
Can I ask you a question, Mr.
Yes.
Fini? The president of America, does he drive Japanese car?
No.
The prime minister of UK, does he drive an American car?
No.
The prime minister of Japan, does he drive British car?
No.
Vladimir Putin, does he drive a German car?
Not at all.
Let's keep deceiving
ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, let's just move on to other stories. The Daily Trust newspaper. 140 days after federal government loses 3 billion naira on halted Kaduna Abuja train service. I closed my shop, laid off staff, restaurateur. Clear terrorist cells to ease resumption. Security expert. How disruption will affect loan repayment. Yes, that is an issue. But of course, before you pay your loans, people must be alive. So until they're able to provide adequate security on that route, and it's not too much to ask for, so that Nigerians can enjoy that facility in comfort, not in fear of their lives being taken or being taken into kidnappers' den. So yes, repayment of the loan an issue because they're supposed to be paying that loan from the proceeds. But let's look at other stories. The Nation newspaper. IG raises alarm over plot to attack public facilities. DCO abducted in Abia. Gunmen invade school, kill teacher in Nasarawa. Nasarawa is not too far away from Abuja. Yes, of course, there's a quote there from the IG. Nigerians are hereby urged to cooperate with the police as many operatives will be seen at strategic areas, routes, and communities in order to suppress the antics and criminal activities of men of the underworld. Yes, the police stretching out their dragnet to ensure that we are secure. So we'll be seeing more of police presence, yes, and we encourage them to do so, but we encourage them, but they shouldn't abuse it. Yes, and that's what the IG must also look out for, so that these men haven't been given this mandate, don't go and abuse the mandate of being all over the place, searching vehicles if they suspect anything. Now, the Times of London, the foreign newspapers, quickly, there are 4 Tory voters back, 3 in 4 Tory voters back Labour's energy plan. And that plan is saying there will be a 29 billion proposal to freeze bills for 6 months, because at this time, ministers are under pressure to do something very fast to address the cost of living crisis in the UK. Of course, the Financial Times of London, the Financial Times, US lawmakers call for Trump's security threat assessment. Of course, FBI search deepens partisan divide. Ex-president declined to return papers. Yes, President Trump.
Okay, I just wanted to make a quick follow-up based on that Wike's debacle, or the PDP debacle Wike. So some other arguments some people are making is the fact that it is always that Wike should align with the PDP because it's game time, it's game up for him. It doesn't have where to go in Rivers State, that some governors have even left him. I'm hearing now that the likes of Sheyi Makinde and others are telling him, okay, Wike, ring things in now and all of that. But he understands that he wants to play a quid pro quo game, and Atiku Abubakar is saying, I'm not having any of it. That's another argument on another part. But one thing we cannot absolve is the fact that this Wike thing is tearing the PDP apart, and it's a big problem, bone in their neck. And if people say they want to lead Nigeria, and they can't settle their own internal crisis, and it's been festering for a while, then it speaks volumes about them. Well, so just to put all the aside of the arguments out there.
Well, Atiku knows what is involved, and that is why his men, 3 of them are meeting with 3 Wike men today. So we expect something will come out of that meeting today.
Yes, we certainly hope so. But just wanted to say an executive order is different from a law. It's not a law. I
know it's not a law, but there's an executive order on ground.
Yeah. Only the National Assembly enacts legislation.
Put it in place that people can buy Nigerian-made cars. Yes, we must
buy. That's government officials.
Government officials.
Yes.
Government officials should be able to buy it because
maybe the National Assembly should step in.
Yeah, that's another one too. You said maybe the National Assembly to even codify it because it's unheard of. You want to support your economy, then you are going to support another country's economy for things you can get here.
Well, you've just said it, Rufai. You're assuming they want to support our economy. That's a very bold assumption.
You said it
the facts don't bear that out.
You said it all.
Ever.
I'm not saying anything again.